Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through, just an old sweet song keeps that Georgia on my mind, on my mind. I said, Georgia, Georgia, a song of you comes as sweet and clear as moonlight through the pine. You know it does, baby. Other arms reach out to me, other eyes smile tenderly, still in peaceful dreams I see the road leads back to you. Oh, Georgia, Georgia, oh, peace I find, just an old sweet song, old sweet song, Georgia on my mind. Oh, just an old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind. There'll always be Georgia.
Le ciel bleu sur nous peut s'effondrer et la terre peut bien s'écrouler. Peu m'importe si tu m'aimes, je me fous du monde entier tant que l'amour inondera mes matins, tant que mon corps frémira sous tes mains. Peu m'importe les problèmes, mon amour, puisque tu m'aimes. J'irai jusqu'au bout du monde, je me ferai teindre en blanc si tu me le demandais. J'irai décrocher la lune, j'irai voler la fortune si tu me le demandais. Je renierai ma patrie, je renierai mes amis si tu me le demandais. On peut bien rire de moi, je ferai n'importe quoi, je ferai n'importe quoi si tu me le demandais. si un jour la vie t'arrache à moi, si tu meurs, que tu sois loin de moi, peu m'importe si tu m'aimes, car moi je mourrai aussi.
In the night I lie and look up at you. When the morning comes I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture, that bright infinity inside your eyes.
매일 밤 내게 날아가 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 난 웃으며 너를 만나 Never ending forever baby You are my universe and I just want to put you first You are my universe and you are right inside 어둠이 내게 편했었지 길어진 그림자 속에서 And they said that we can't be together Because we come from different sides You are my universe and I just want to put you first You are my universe and you are right inside My universe My universe My universe 나를 밝혀주는 건 너란 사랑으로 수놓아진 별내 우주와 넌 또 다른 세상을 만들어주는 걸 너는 내 별이자 나의 호주니까 지금 이 시련도 결국엔 잠시니까 너는 언제까지나 지금처럼 밝게만 빛나줘 우리는 너를 따라 이긴 밤을 수놓아 너와 함께 날아가 When I'm without you I'm crazy 자 어서 내 손을 잡아 We are made of each other baby You are my universe and I just want to put you first You are my universe and you know right inside My universe My universe My
Dream high in the quiet of the night, you know that I caught it. Bad, bad boy, shiny toy with a price, you know that I bought it. Killing me slow, out the window. I'm always waiting for you to be waiting below. Devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. What doesn't kill me makes me want you more. And it's blue, the shape of your body is blue. The could stay like this forever, lost in wonderland, with our head above the clouds, falling stupid like we're kids, wearing rose-colored lenses. Let's just play pretend, wearing rose-colored lenses. Pretend will never end. Naked in conversation. Drown me in your delight. Endless summer vacation. Make it last till we die. My baby on lips that kill. Make a mess of a nice hotel. If I had control over you, we could stay like this forever, lost in wonderland, with our head above the clouds, falling stupid like we're kids, wearing rose-colored lenses. Let's just play pretend, wearing rose-colored lenses. Pretend will never end. Let's stay like this forever. 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 We could stay like this forever, lost in wonderland, with our head above the clouds, falling stupid like we're kids, wearing rose-colored lenses. Let's just play pretend, wearing rose-colored lenses. Pretend will never end. Let's stay like this forever. Let's just keep pretending. can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. See, I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the
Le ciel bleu sur nous peut s'effondrer et la terre peut bien s'écrouler. Peu m'importe si tu m'aimes, je me fous du monde entier tant que l'amour inondera mes matins, tant que mon corps frémira sous tes mains. Peu m'importe les problèmes, mon amour, puisque tu m'aimes. J'irai jusqu'au bout du monde, je me ferai teindre en blanc si tu me le demandais. J'irai décrocher la lune, j'irai voler la fortune si tu me le demandais. Je renierai ma patrie, je renierai mes amis si tu me le demandais. On peut bien rire de moi, je ferai n'importe quoi, je ferai n'importe quoi si tu me le demandais. Si un jour la vie t'arrache à moi, si tu meurs, que tu sois loin de moi, peu m'importe si tu m'aimes, car moi je mourrai aussi. Nous aurons pour nous l'éternité dans le bleu de toute l'immensité, dans le ciel, plus de problèmes. Mon amour, crois-tu qu'on s'aime? Dieu réunit ceux qui
go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 81st graduation ceremony of Basic Academy of International Studies. We are excited for our graduates of the class of 2024. Our goal today is to provide our graduates with a dignified ceremony they can remember for the rest of their lives. To do this, we need your cooperation. The members of the class of 2024 respectfully request that parents, family members, and guests refrain from unnecessary noise disruptions during the graduation ceremony. It is the desire of the class that all graduates be honored equally and that all family and friends are able to hear their student's name called. With this goal in mind, there are a few things we ask of you in order to show respect to all of our graduates. At this time, please turn off or silence your cell phones. Please do not sound air horns, which will prevent the students following yours to be able to hear their names called. This is a dignified occasion, and our graduates have worked hard and long to be here. Please understand that we announce the students' names quickly, and it is difficult to hear every graduate's name, and the celebration is too loud or too long for any individual student. Please allow every graduate to be honored as they receive their diploma. Please be considerate of others and respectful at all times. And now, please stand as we welcome the Basic Academy of International Studies class of 2024. Graduates, please go ahead and take your seats. On behalf of the administration, staff, and faculty at Basic Academy of International Studies, we welcome you, graduates, to the Basic Academy of International Studies commencement ceremony of 2024. At this time, I would like to introduce you to Lauren Salsa, our student body vice president.
Good afternoon, families, friends, faculty, and the class of 2024. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please stand for the presentation of colors in honoring our country by the Basic Academy U.S. Marine Corps Junior ROTC Color Guard under the direction of Sergeant Major Brad Castle and Lieutenant Bradley Van Slyke. Please remain standing for the pledge led by our student body parliamentarian Mercy Leonard and the singing of the national anthem by the Basic Academy Chamber Singers under the direction of Mr. Ryan Duff. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red clouds bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Gentlemen, you may replace your caps. Please remain standing and join us in singing our alma mater.
Hail Basic High School, hats off to you. Wherever you'll find us, loyal and true, so true. Firm and undaunted, always you'll be. Hail to the school we love. Here's a toast to thee.
Thank you, everyone. Please take your seats. My name is Abigail Bautista, senior class historian.
And I am Rebecca Townsend, Senior Class Secretary. It is our pleasure to introduce our invited dignitaries who have come to share in the celebration of our accomplishments.
In addition to the students seated on the stage, it is an honor for us to introduce the following individuals. Mr. Gerald Bustamante, Principal of Basic Academy of International Studies.
Ms. Ramona Esparza Strofagan, Clark County School District Appointed Board of School Trustee.
Dr. Brenda Larson Mitchell, Clark County School District Interim Superintendent.
Dr. Reese Oswell, School Associate Superintendent, Region 3.
Our feeder school principals, Ms. Andrea Hill from John Dooley Elementary and Ms. Kimberly Basham from Robert Taylor Elementary School.
Basic Academy faculties, Mr. Ryan Duff, Arts Department, and Ms. Sarah Clark, Science Department.
Our feeder school student representatives, Loda Vake from Courtney Junior High School, Luca Wisham from John Dooley Elementary School, Mylese Maiden from Josh Stevens Elementary School, Lucy Lund from Sumoro Elementary School, Jared Magallanes from Whitney Elementary School, and Abriana Pigueza from Robert Taylor Elementary School.
And of course, welcome friends and family of class of 2024.
Good afternoon. My name is Zoe Obar, Student Body Historian.
And I'm Scott Hafen, and I'm Senior Class Vice President. Each year, we have the opportunity to host students from other countries so they can learn about our culture, traditions, and hopefully establish lifelong friendships.
It is now our pleasure to introduce our foreign exchange students.
Pierre Chevlet has come to us from France.
Jiwoon Kang is visiting from South Korea.
Fernando Sanchez Paya from Spain.
And Alexandra Uyubad has come to us from Slovakia.
Aside from our foreign exchange students, we also want to recognize an honorary guest, Braylon Nikubik, who has graduated from Nevada State High School.
Braylon missed her own graduation ceremony last Saturday to participate and represent Basic Academy in winning the state championship for softball.
At this time, it is our pleasure to introduce one of our 6 valedictorians. To become a valedictorian, the student must have achieved the highest grade point average in the entire class.
This student has a GPA of 4.95 and is also our student body president. Please welcome to the podium, Cash Sanchez.
Good afternoon, Wolfpack. My name is Cash Sanchez, and today is Thursday, May 23rd, 2024, and today is an odd day. A strange day, I should say. After 13 years, we're finally graduating. I've had an entire year to prepare myself for this and come up with something to say to you all, and I have to admit, it's been difficult to craft this speech. We're all just teenagers experiencing life at the same time, and what better do I know than the rest of you on how we should live it after we leave here today? I don't. The only thing I have to offer is a different perspective. In the hustle of deadlines and commitments, it's easy to forget the significance of simple gestures. We're all guilty of overlooking and underappreciating the little things. I just want to remind you all of this reality. Life is finite. There's a beginning and there's an end. We are all born to die. I propose that this reality is in fact the reason why life is worth living. We are not guaranteed anything. Throughout our lives, we have chased milestones. First steps, first words, first days of school, first jobs, and now, our first graduation. Each moment has been a building block for the next, where we often choose to overshadow the present by our anticipation for what's to come. But if we only focus on the future, we risk missing the inherent beauty of the now. Life's fleeting nature should not be a source of fear, but a motivator to savor every encounter, every challenge, and every triumph. We owe it to ourselves to be fully present and be a human being, not a human doing. Instead of being intimidated by the blank page before us, we should strive for aspirations so close we can almost taste them. Remember that our journey is still unwritten, waiting for us to seize it. I would like to conclude my speech with some very important thank yous. Thank you to my teachers, as you have all been so much more than educators to me. Thank you to my sisters for being my guiding light even in moments when life felt so extremely dark. And lastly, thank you to my grandparents, the 2 individuals who took me in and made me into the very human that is standing before you all today. Class of 2024, remember to tell people that you love them, see beauty in everyday things, and don't be afraid to begin again. With that, President Sanchez is officially signing off.
Good
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jewel Harrison, the student body treasurer. It is a tradition that we get to hear a few words of inspiration from the students that distinguish themselves academically by graduating at the top of their class. Just like Cash, at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce one of our salutatorians. To become a salutatorian, one must have the second highest grade point average in the entire class. This student has a GPA of 4.934. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our class salutatorians, Mason Hardy.
Graduating seniors, family, friends, and faculty. In order to honor our momentous accomplishment of surviving 12 years of countless tests, homework assignments, and days with little to no sleep, I've enlisted the help of my grandmother, who is an avid poet, in writing this graduation poem. Congratulations to our class of 2024. We've had plenty of adventures, but we're up for plenty more. In 2020, we began, ready to start anew. But COVID ruled the world back then, so what were we to do? We didn't call it school at all, we simply called it Zoom. We studied in our PJs, in our very own bedrooms. Sophomore year, we did return. Masks were the latest style. Though itchy, ugly, and inconvenient, we wore them for a while. Soon came senior year, with COVID in the past. We were thrilled, ready, and able to have an outright blast. We went to games and dances, we got to paint the bee. We celebrated homecoming, school spirit was plain to see. 12 years ago, in kindergarten, we started with ABC. But now, class of 2024, let's make our legacy. Now, as we're graduating, it's time to celebrate. Help me shout our motto one last time. Be. Be. Strong. Be. Great. Thank you, class of 2024. I would now like to call our other salutatorian, who has received a GPA of 4.934, Jordan Owen.
Hello, parents, friends, faculty, and class of 2024. My brother graduated high school when I was 10 years old. It was insanely boring, and I honestly don't even remember him walking the stage. But what I do remember was hearing the valedictorians give their speeches and thinking, I want that to be me. The whole ride home, I was panicking, trying to write the perfect speech, but here I am, 7 years later, and it doesn't seem so scary. Going into high school, I was so scared to fail. From failing to fit in, to failing to be good at new things. But with COVID, most opportunities for any of that were taken away. And it was then I decided I would go after every opportunity. I decided to try out for the dance team, knowing I wasn't going to make it, but to my surprise, I did. All because of one person who believed in me. Shout out to Coach China Hendry. I slowly started to believe in myself. I've realized there is such value in the naivety of children and our younger selves, because it is who we are before we're afraid to fail. We're in this bittersweet spot where we begin to find ourselves before we lose our hope. This is why, after 7 years, I'm no longer scared to give this speech, because within the walls of Basic Academy, I have found confidence in who I truly am. It's scary to think that we will no longer be in the halls and classrooms we've seen every day for 4 years. Truthfully, though, I'm not that scared, because it is not the walls or the desks that make Basic Academy, but it's the people, the lessons, and the memories. And those are the things we will take with us far beyond high school. Thank you. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce one of our valedictorians who earned a GPA of 4.95. Please welcome to the podium, Lillian Harhe.
I would first like to take the time to recognize all of you. I want you to know that while I may not know all of you personally, I am so incredibly proud of you. I now implore you to take this time to share the pride with yourself. While external praise is important, and I know for a fact every faculty member, friend, and family here with us is incredibly proud, internal praise is just as crucial. Taking a moment to truly bask in our accomplishments is something I feel we tend to overlook. Ever since we began 4 years ago, I feel we have been so infatuated with anticipation. Anticipation to be done with COVID so we could finally know a normal high school experience. Anticipation to be done with that grueling test or mind-numbing class. Like clockwork, anticipation every week after spring break for it to be summer already. Yes, anticipation is great. It is a form of motivation that has allowed us to get to this point. However, at times I feel it detracts from our ability to live in the moment, to see what is right in front of us. While it has gotten us through so many hardships and navigated us to this moment, let's just for today not let anticipation for the future blind us from the now. We are now graduates. We have now reached the futures that all of us have been anticipating from the beginning of senior year. We are now accepted to our job programs or universities that we anticipated since application season last fall. And we have now officially conquered senioritis. So please, take this day as an opportunity to truly show yourself grace and appreciation. Take this day to celebrate the now. As you all know, high school is not easy, not for anyone. While our stories may be different, I acknowledge the perseverance, tenacity, and grit it took each one of us to make it to this point. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2024. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce my fellow valedictorian. This student has a GPA of 4.95. Please welcome to the podium, Heather Tomlinson.
A couple summers ago, I had to babysit my nephew, Caleb, for 3 days. With him being an energetic 2-year-old boy, the park was basically Disneyland, and the slide was Splash Mountain. Despite his excitement to go to the park with his aunt, however, being a 13-year-old girl, I was far from being able to drive. One morning, after enough begging from him, I decided we would make a nearly mile trek in the 115-degree heat, thoroughly expecting him to want to go home midway. To my surprise, I watched this toddler from Snow, Utah, ride his tricycle all the way to the park, never saying a word and never turning back. With sweat dripping down my face and thirst that needed to be quenched, the sheer excitement on Caleb's face when he saw the bright yellow slide made me realize this moment was a lot more than a kid getting what they wanted. Sometimes in life, we tend to hyperfixate on the end goal of something rather than enjoying the process it takes to get there. When moments in our lives get tough, we often try to find an easy solution, never bearing the fruits of persistence. Building lifelong friendships, attending football games, trying sports we didn't think we'd be good at, painting the bee, having the time of our lives at prom, and a multitude of other milestones helped us find light at the end of the tunnel. It took a lot of discipline and determination to get us here today, but as we keep on trekking along, I hope to have at least an ounce of the resilience my nephew had the time I took him to the park on a hot summer day. At this time, it is an honor to introduce my fellow valedictorian who earned a GPA of 4.95. Please welcome to the podium, Connor Wallace.
Class of 2024, I am grateful to be able to say that we made it. To put it mildly, our high school experience was unusual. Having to spend our freshman year in front of a screen, alone, rather than with our friends was a challenge for us. However, I don't want the lockdown to be what we were remembered for. It would be a disservice to skip over all of the academic, athletic, and life accolades that our class has gathered. We've achieved so much during our 4 years here, and we need to give ourselves the credit we deserve. Now we stand here, with high school in our rearview mirror, looking forward to the crossroads that is adulthood. From personal experience, I know that it is easy to get caught up in thinking about the past, especially given our circumstances. I also know that thinking about what lies ahead can be overwhelming. In response to these worries, I would like to offer a quote from someone I hold in high regard. The wise tortoise master Uguay said, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called the present." Despite our past wounds and our future uncertainties, focusing on enjoying the present will allow us to live a more fulfilled life. Class of 2024, I invite you to cherish today. Thank you all. I would now like to call my fellow valedictorian, who has a GPA of 4.95. Please welcome to the podium, Zachary Pedro.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and especially the Basic Academy graduating class of 2024. Before I continue, we would like to request all chamber singers to please take your places. If you don't know me, my name is Zachary Pedro, and it is my distinct honor to stand before you today as one of the 6 valedictorians. Something many of us have been told throughout high school is that these 4 years are going to be the best years of your life. So live in the moment and cherish everything. Personally, every time I heard this phrase, whether it came from my friends, parents, or even my baseball coaches, I would take it with a grain of salt and go on with my day. I went on with these 4 years of high school, looking forward to the future, saying to myself, I can't wait for summer, I can't wait to become a senior, and even I can't wait to graduate. Now, within the blink of an eye, I stand here delivering this speech, having what I waited for all this time, thinking, what's next? It wasn't until this very moment that I learned the true value of living in the present moment and what they were telling me all this time. Looking back, I often anticipated the future for what was to come and was forever missing what was right in front of me. I was forgetting to enjoy where I was by looking forward to what was going to happen. I share this with you today because a lesson learned is a lesson worth sharing. Next time you find yourself thinking that you can't wait for something in the future to happen, remind yourself that the future will certainly arrive, but the exact moment you are in right now is never going to come again. Live in the moment before the moment fades into a memory. Congratulations, the class of 2024.
Hello, class of 2024. My name is Gabrielle Clayton, senior class treasurer. It is with pride to introduce our senior class president, Jessica Church, who has earned a GPA of 4.95 and is also one of our 6 valedictorians. Before Jessica comes up, I would like to welcome back the Basic Academy Chamber Singers under the direction of Mr. Ryan Duff to perform our senior class song, Lift Me Up by Rihanna.
If you could describe high school in just one word, what would it be? Good? Bad. So painstakingly slow. That's 3 words, or maybe fleeting. I think of the word hindsight, the understanding of a situation or event only after it has happened or developed. We are the shell of the actions we have accomplished. We are the manifestations of everything that has come to be, each moment intertwined with the weight of hindsight. In hindsight, I could have been a completely different person standing in front of you all today. In hindsight, I wish I would have studied a little more for my calculus test. In hindsight, I wish I had gone to Sonic after that one football game. In hindsight, I wish I lived a little more. However, this goes both ways. In hindsight, I'm proud of the individual I have become. In hindsight, I would pick watching Idiocracy with my dad over studying any night. In hindsight, there's so much more to life than a post-game Sonic run. Besides, Chick-fil-A always had the better food. And in hindsight, I'm grateful for committing my time to what was and is important. I am profoundly appreciative to those I love for encouraging success while teaching me to handle defeat with grace. Life's purpose is to move forward from the past perspective, and hindsight is a reflection to improve your future. My name is Jessica Church, and serving as your class of 2024 president and valedictorian has been an irreplaceable experience that I can only look back and smile upon. I hope you all have a fulfilling life, and I will not be seeing you all here bright and early tomorrow morning. Remember to be you, be strong, be great. Be true, believe, and be safe. Have a great graduation, Wolves. At this time, it is my honor to introduce our principal, Mr. Bustamante. During our time at Basic Academy, Mr. Bustamante has shown us the importance of cherishing the community around us and accepting everyone for who they are. He shows us the value of individuality, resilience, and excellence, a true reflection of our school's mantra, be you, be strong, be great. He continues to encourage us to leave our legacy wherever we go by embracing our passion, pride, and tradition. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, our principal, Mr. Gerald Bustamante.
Thank you, Jessica. First and foremost, I want to give our valedictorians a big round of applause. What you have to know is we never give them a theme, a subject to write their speeches on. So to hear them and the wise words, that is very genuine, and you can tell coming from them and their heart that was about you and about our community. I think they deserve a big round of applause one more time, please. Well, good afternoon, graduates, family members, honored guests, Interim Superintendent Dr. Larson Mitchell, board members, and colleagues. I'm truly honored to have the opportunity as the principal of Basic Academy of International Studies to address the class of 2024. Our school is one of long-standing institutions of the Clark County School District with rich traditions and history. Since being appointed Basic Academy, it's been important to me to recognize our alumni as they paved the way for our students to learn of our traditions and history and for their service in contributing to our community. So if you're an alumni of Basic Academy or Basic High School, please stand so we may give you a big round of applause of your support and of our community. Thank you for your support for our class. Class of 2024. Looking back, you began your high school career having to learn behind a computer screen. You were not able to set foot on Basic Academy until your sophomore year. At that time, much of the discussion around education was about how difficult and hard it is to adjust. People spoke of mental health and how hard it was to connect with your peers and teachers. I think everyone here can speak and attest to the difficulties and hardships that 1 year brought forth. However, I don't want to focus or harp on how hard that year might have been or how hard the next 3 years would be. Instead, I want to remind you and those present by sitting here before us, you proved to all, and most importantly to yourself, that you can do hard things. You see, if you say I can't, you never will, because it prevents you from taking that first step. You will never know if you could, but if you take that first step, put forth an effort, you begin to learn your potential. You are here today because you took that first step, put forth your efforts, and your potential became evident. Because you took the first step, your class here today is projected to have the highest graduation rate in school history. Because you took that step, you have given Basic Academy the honor of being named a School of Excellence and School of Distinction from Magnet Schools of America, and your class has the highest number of IB candidates earning an IB diploma and career certificate. Yes, we can give a round of applause for that, for sure. And because you took that first step, your class has been accepted to prestigious universities and received over $8 million in scholarships. Because you took that first step, your class has enlisted and is accepted appointments to the military academies and will serve our country with bravery. And because you took that first step, state championship titles were earned in track and field for hurdles and the pole vault, and for bowling, men's volleyball, and recently softball. And because you took that first step, you received state and national recognition in our performing arts and a national title for our dance pack. Because you took that first step, you made a choice to not only reach your potential, but to also know what you're capable of, and chose that your potential can be and may be. Zig Ziglar said, "You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great." Class of 2024, when you leave here today, you have the opportunity to start your next chapter. You get to choose what that looks like along the way, but always remember that you can do hard things. In the last 4 years, you have proven to be you, be strong, and certainly you became great. With that said, I want everyone to hear and know who you are. I want them to hear and know how strong you are, and I want them to need to know how great you are. And parents, family members, those of you in support today, this is also your time to let our graduates know that you support who they are, you support how strong they are, and you support how great they are. And we obviously do this by shouting out our mantra, be you, be strong, be great. So I will say be, and everybody will say you. I will say be, and everybody say strong. I will say be, and everybody will say great. If you are proud of who you are and you are proud of those in front of us today, let's make this loud and proud so everyone in this community can hear us. Are we ready? Here we go. Be. 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 We're going to do it one more time, and let's make it loud and proud because this is the last time we say it. Be. 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 We love you, class of 2024. So now at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Trustee Guzman of the Clark County School District, and I now want to have her come up for us. Trustee Guzman, I now present to you the Basic Academy Class of 2024.
I am so excited to be here. I am your trustee from District A, And I started my journey when you did, when you were a freshman, and I will be ending my journey along with you in these 4 years. On behalf of the state of Nevada and the Clark County School District's Board of School Trustees, I am honored to accept Basic Academy of International Studies Class of 2024. I would now like to welcome back to the podium Mr. Bustamante.
So before we get started here, our trustee just certified the class of 2024. Let's go. Let's give it a big here for him. It's time. We're now ready for the presentation of our graduates and their diplomas. Students on stage, please take your positions. Our readers, Mr. Ryan Duff and Ms. Sarah Clark, take your positions. I'd also ask our honorary guests to take their positions as well, please. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember, each graduate has earned the right to be here today. As you cheer for your graduate, please be sure that each subsequent graduate's name can be heard. We appreciate your cooperation, and thank you.
Cash Sanchez.
Mason Hardy.
Lillian Harhay.
Scott Hafen.
Heather Tomlinson.
Braddock Small.
Connor Wallace.
Samantha Lund.
Zachary Pedro.
Gabrielle Clayton.
Jessica Church.
Jewel Harrison.
Jordan Owen.
Andrew Acosta.
Lauren Souza.
Cameron Adams.
Mercy Leonard.
Aaliyah Adkins.
Zoe Obar.
Selena Aguilar.
Rebecca Townsend.
Skyra Ahuna.
Abigail Bautista.
Isaiah Alejandre.
Juliana Abasta Rojas.
Richard Allen.
Edwin Acosta Pizania.
Jasmine Alvarez.
Jeremy Kanoa Adawag.
Ryder Anderson.
Stephanie Aguero.
Samantha Anderson.
Peyton Alstrom.
Caleb Angin.
Greco Alatorre.
Jasmine Arana.
Sofia Alforque.
Edwin Armentero.
Perla Amescua.
Kayla Arnold.
Jasmine Anderson. Sophia Anderson.
Where's your name card? Where's your card?
Summer Antone.
Aiden Artman.
Victor Arizaga.
Fernando Avalos.
Cassandra Arazal.
Hazel Bailey.
Alisa Atuatasi.
Audra Baker.
Viviana Avila Campos.
Christian Baltieres.
Derek Bain.
Alex Barker.
Porter Rene Baltazar.
Rudy Barrios Lopez.
Alejandro Barajas.
Nasir Bashir.
Jose Barragan.
Juliana Batchman.
Harley Barter.
Alexander Bautista.
Kaymon Bass.
Austin Bennett.
Sage Han Belmonte.
Maria Barrios.
Eric Bennett.
Christian Biami.
Robert Berry.
Kyle Blackwell.
Riley Bills.
Amy Bollinger.
Jane Bloss.
Michaela Borquez.
Krissa Bolanos.
Rollins Brand.
Robert Bolts.
Sophia Bravo.
Kiana Bragg.
Marcus Briggs.
Seven Brannon.
Talia Brown.
Alexander Brzicki.
Jada Bun Abreu.
Tyler Brochet.
Zion Bush.
Liam Buist.
Desiree Cabrera.
Jalen Burton.
Angela Calderon.
Kiara Butler.
Nicole Campbell Mendez.
Isabella Cagle.
Kalasia Carr.
Lily Campbell.
Jade Casanova Martinez.
Jennifer Campos Melgar.
Lily Cayetano.
Kaylin Carter.
Ace Cervantes.
Nalena Catillon.
Cyrus Chanel.
Valeria Cerrone Gomez.
Mia Chavez Felix.
Clarence Chan.
What's your name?
Caitlin Chavez.
Emma Chinaski.
Maya Childress.
Heaven Coleman.
Chase Christian.
Ariana Collins.
Angelica Cisneros Cuevas.
Ivan Kyle Cook.
David Cohen.
Robert Cook.
Francisco Collings.
Michaela Cortez.
Spencer Colton.
Deontay Cottingham.
Ethan Contreras.
And Shirmana David.
Emilio Contreras.
Ireland Dean.
Megan Cook.
Alex Dennett.
Johnny Corral.
Leslie Denton.
Mariah Cortez.
Luis Diaz Castro.
Barbara Crow.
Jenna DeCenzo.
Kimberly De La Torre Lara.
Mia Din.
Rustin Dean.
Daniel Donato.
Cadence Denton.
Hayden Dorset.
Aiden Diaz. Gerardo Diaz Madrid.
Lariah Duncan Burton.
Darcy Dillard.
Brianna Duran.
Alexa Dominguez.
Katie Echeverria Gutierrez.
Anthony Dorlon.
Donovan Elliott.
Kaylee Dupre.
Oscar Estrada.
Giovanni Duron.
Melanie Falcon Nunez.
Caden Edwards Prophet.
Lexi Ferguson.
Martin Esquer.
Joseph Flores.
Rebel
Jade
Fairbanks. Devin Fiola.
Zachary Franco.
Alti Fish.
Samantha French.
Claudio Flores.
Hiram Fry.
Diego Flores.
Bella Gallegos Martin.
Christopher Folk.
Mark Angelo Garcera.
Daniel Fox.
Emily Garcia.
Jeremiah Frazier.
Ryan Garcia.
Gabriela Frias.
Jessica Garcia Hernandez.
Ruxwan Gunn.
Deontay Gardner.
Anthony Garcia.
Alex Gelb.
Samantha Fuimaono.
Catherine Giles.
Isis Garcia.
Prince Gibson.
Jana Delay Garcia Alcantar.
Davion Givens.
Brandon Gardenhire.
King Glasper.
Robert Garibay Smith.
Gianni Gonzalez.
Leanna Gibson.
Andres Gonzalez Flores.
Christian Giles.
Damani Gray.
Jacob Githari.
Autumn Grimes.
Jaden Gibbons.
Jahir Guerra.
Violet Gomez.
Alan Gutierrez.
Brian Gonzalez Chavez.
Madeline Hall.
Zariah Griffith.
Lariah Hammett.
Matthew Guerra.
David Hansen.
Takajane Gishard.
Emma Harden.
Harry Guzman.
Natasha Harrison.
Charlotte Hahn.
Jasmine Harris.
Shane Hall Kovacevic.
Michaela Hawkins.
Jerome Hampton.
Demorie Helms.
Levi Hardesty.
Annabella Hernandez.
Madison Harmon Petrov.
Daniel Hernandez Naranjo.
Luna Harsha.
Miguel Herrera Mejia.
Macy Ari Helengao.
Hermione Hines.
Jalen Hendrickson.
Anthony Hoover.
Amanda Heredia Teles.
Brock Horn. Jocelyn Houseworth.
Darian Hernandez.
Kevin Hoyos Osorio.
Damian Herrera.
Grant Hunter.
Michael Hillman.
Angelique Ibarra.
Malaya Holiday.
Timothy Irwin.
Alice Ann Hobson.
Samira Jackson.
William Horn.
Mayan Jal.
Felice Howard.
Saul Jara.
Lincoln Hughes.
Cloud Jenks.
Alexis Ibarra.
Angel Johnson.
Janelli Ibarra.
Tyrell Johnson.
Kevin Isordia.
Angel Juarez Contreras.
Dylan James.
Sarah Leigh Cam.
Warren Jefferson.
Adrian Kemple.
Angelo Jimenez.
Talia King.
Tanaya Johnson.
Natani Lane Adams.
Ethan Jones.
Michaela Largis.
Osher Jones.
Lara Leal Rodriguez.
Sarah Judnich.
Gavin Lemke.
Jasmine Katz.
Brooke Lewis.
Delara King.
Jacob Lombardo.
Giovanni Lackey.
Holly Lowe.
Yamaleth Lara.
Miguel Loyola Santana.
Taimane Aliyah Lavea.
Sebastian Ludeman.
Kenneth Lee.
Diego Lule.
Ulysses Leva Pena.
Raylan Mabry.
Jacob Linson.
John Maciel.
Dylan Lopez Gonzalez.
Sydney Maddox.
Hayden Lohman. Marissa Lozada.
Latristan Jones.
Miguel Luevano Cervantes.
Eliana Magana.
Keol Jasper Lumba.
Kalaila Mallet.
Timothy Lunsford.
Joey Mancow.
Erica Macias.
John Markowicz.
Austin James Mack.
Zachariah Martin.
Aldo Magallanes.
Camila Martinez.
Bones Maldonado.
Natalia Martinez.
Ronson Manabat.
Anna Martinez Gomez.
Alfredo Mancha Garay.
Demarion Matthews.
Manuel Martin.
Roberto May.
Bianca Martinez.
Kamari McNair.
Jules Martinez.
Jasmine Melendez.
Ricardo Martinez.
Anthony Mendoza.
Michael Matheny.
Analia Monahan.
Mason Moreau.
Jansen Elmer Montoya.
Houston McCarty.
Marvin Moore.
Shreya McNeil.
Seth Moore.
Alexandra Melgar Mungia.
Jose Mora Rodas.
Zaya Minis.
Miguel Moreno.
Natalie Montalvo.
Genesis Naranjo Velasquez.
Sebastian Montoya Orduño.
Fiona Mustafosca.
Mia Moore.
Jalen Myers.
Joshua Moorer.
Tanner Neighbors.
Joseph Moreno.
Alvonte Nelson.
Matthew Munoz.
Darmarion Nichols.
Abigail Myers.
Danielle Nochera.
Austin Neighbors.
Perkins Obremt.
Harmony Nagel.
Caitlin Oppenheim.
Akiria Nelson.
Celeste Ortiz Hernandez.
Rebecca Nitchman.
Benaya Eleazar Oysen.
Katrine Janeza Olisea.
Kathleen Palacios Mendoza.
Alicia Ortiz Balcazar.
Bianca Palencia.
Jose Ponce.
Lika Paulsgrove.
Micah Pitts.
LaJulia Patterson Bell.
Master Jackson.
Justin Pedro.
Jordan Pools.
Jordy Perez.
Kaylee Palacio.
Rolando Petellano.
Mary Jane Palarca.
Jayana Prentice.
Melissa Palomino.
Caden Prowell.
Angel Grace Pantungan.
Logan Quiroz.
Haley Perry.
Emily Ramirez.
Jonathan Pina.
Eleni Ramos Tejeda.
Andre Polar.
Kyle Reyes.
Seth Pon.
Asia Rice.
Emma Puesel.
Calissa Richardson.
Jalea Preston Farmer.
Alejandro Rivas de la Torre.
Ezarea Pooh Boots.
Cade Reuter.
Brianna Ramirez.
Jacqueline Robinson.
Sandra Ramos.
Clifford Robotham.
Hallie Red.
Eric Rodriguez Lagunas.
Spencer Reed.
Jonathan Rome.
Marvin Revolorio.
Jonathan Romero.
Dylan Rice.
Elijah Rosado.
Noden Graff.
Miari Ruano.
Istuanisarin Reyes Campos.
Janelli Ruiz.
Kyle Ridgway.
Jason Russell.
Brenda Rivera Osorio.
Ashley Sater.
Marcy Robles.
Jasani San Nicolas.
Stacy Rodriguez.
Ociel Sanchez.
Elsie CJ Rogers.
Mary Jane Sargent.
Esaid Romero.
Lorelei Segler.
Norberto Romero.
Timothy Sevilla.
Estana Roy.
Cadence Shepard.
Gilberto Rubio.
Evelyn Silva.
Zizi Sabin.
Antonio Simon.
Vismarie Ruiz Lopez.
Liliana Sleeper.
Jesus Arturo Salazar Guerrero.
Azana Smith.
Andrea Sanchez.
Charlie Smith.
Fabian Sanchez.
Maya Smith.
Montserrat Sanchez Ramirez.
Genesis Soriano.
Jan Nathaniel Satur.
Michael Steele Wirtz.
Ariana Scott.
Zaya Stewart.
Hannah Shaw.
Allison Stoker.
Cameron Shepard.
Sienna Strong.
Quinn Silva.
Carl Aaron Tarangoy.
Samaya Skinner.
Jaden Teague.
Charles Smith.
Joey Thomas Terry.
Michaela Smith.
Nicholas Thompson.
Pauline Smith.
Azaria Tillman.
Steven Sotomayor.
Jaden Tippett.
Deanna Spencer.
Jade Torres.
Melody Stewart.
Sosefa Vake.
Adaya Stockdale.
Estevan Valdez.
Shoshana Stone.
Sylvia Vasquez.
Katie Stutzman.
Anthony Vega Wood.
Antoine Taylor.
Isaac Veronica.
Jordan Thomas.
Dulce Villaseñor Gonzalez.
Caitlin Thompson.
Emily Walden.
Hannah Tillahoon.
Jayla Walker.
Daniela Tinoco Marquez.
Zoe Walters.
Josiah Torres.
Chelsea White.
Bea Turner.
Joel White.
Bela Ana Valadez.
Philip Whitmore.
Manuel Vargas.
Anaya Wiley.
Paloma Vega.
Jaden Williams.
Jasmine Vergari.
Ray Williams.
Nelson Vialta.
Spencer Williams.
Brandon Vivas.
Brian Williams Arceo.
Tishawn Waldrop.
David Wood.
Corday Washington.
Danielle Zolman.
Chastity White.
Zamar Watson.
Jasmine White.
Jemiah Whitsey.
Zuri Whiters.
Elena Williams.
Chloe Wilkinson.
Kamora Winston.
Morgan Williams.
Paige Henry.
Zaire Williams. Adam Youngblood. Sarah Williams.
Good afternoon, Wolves. My name is Braddock Small, and I'm the Student Body Chief of Staff.
And I am Samantha Lund, the Student Body Secretary.
Assisting us with the countdown today are student representatives from our neighboring middle and elementary schools, Lucy Lund, Jared Magallanes, Mylese Maiden, Abriana Paigza, Loda Vake, and Luca Wisman.
It is that time we have all anxiously been waiting for, and we are about to write the next chapter of our lives. Class of 2024, please stand.
We will count backwards from 5. Using your right hand, we will then turn the tassels from the right side of our caps to the left side. Lucy, Jared, Mylese, Abriana, Loda, and Luca, are you ready? Yeah! I think they're ready. Class of 2024, are you ready? Yeah! Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Congratulations, class of 2024! We made it!